like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
Carr Santos kicking off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Carr Santos to get us started. And in the snow, we are underway here at Soldier Field. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies. From the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
3rd, they need 8.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, The first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, volunteer.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Gain there of 27 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll get about 2. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
32-yard line.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
What is it? Hold on.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. To throw is Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Eddie Goldman. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Down, 52 blaster. Black, 95. Cut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big-time run by Jacob. 31 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Luck. He's got the Louisiana Texas Matthew Golden. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 41, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 45.
The man in motion is Watson. Send the man in motion right. On 2nd down, Jacobs.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Come on, set.
In motion, Reed. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He gets buried on the return, way back at the 10.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Like a soft fight, dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud, and we bring it slaughter. The bigger the order, the more what up.
Ready, set up.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, set.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Ready, set.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burden. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Now a toss, side, it's Swift.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
So after one, it's the Packers on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Another run here, another run by Swift. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Blue! Let it run!
Here comes Swift. They toss it right. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown. Number 11 on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Set, hut. 33, yellow.
In motion, Reed.
Set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's Dobbs, open left side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run yard. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and There was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Got it.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. 5, 97.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Blue, 32.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's up.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. A short game then to about the 22.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's up.
On the give, here's Swift. And he's brought left after a gain of a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Tory Taylor now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Set punt. 50. Set punt.
Love to throw. To the left side and taken in by Golden. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Okay.
It is 2nd and 6.
Set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Golden, he's got it again, and they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Come Come on, set. 45, wide.
In motion, Reed.
Hut.
On first down, it's Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Second down throw for Love. That complete to Jacobs. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Here we go, set. Black.
And motion, it's Golden.
Hut.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Vegas!
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the...
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. Duvernay on the return. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
What is up?
This drive begins with a run by Swift. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
What's up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a man, that's T.J. Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
To the outside, the catch made by Moore. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's caught left side by Ogunze. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's caught left side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they've preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That is caught at the 3. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And he'll get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Gotta love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
The Packers will set up.
They'll let Jacobs try to run this in. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend the lead.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That one's rocking up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
What is it? Punch squad! Punch squad!
Here's Williams. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. On 3rd down is Williams from the gun. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Ready.
Now Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Crack. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 6.
Down. 10 block. Ready.
Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Duvernay to return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
29-yard line.
Volunteer!
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Duvernay with the grab. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
Jordan. Yes. Tackle. Park Spurs.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
A gain of 3 brings up second and
Here now, second down
at the
and goal.
7-yard line.
What is it?
Here's Swift. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
At the 4-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
What is it?
They'll go. It's Swift. Good blocking, and he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. At his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Bears 14.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Okay,
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. The man in motion is Watson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Whistles here with another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And mark them down up beyond the 30. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Chicago.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams. That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Amik Robertson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. Space to run inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yes. Careful.
Throwing is Williams. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
He's really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and
Let's go now.
until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
60 red.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.